Hi, I'm Ameya Dalvi from techtree.com. A few days ago, we reviewed the Panasonic P51, which we thought was one of the best dual SIM smartphones under 25,000 rupees. Today, we have with us the Lava Iris 504Q, which claims to have specifications very similar to the Panasonic, but at a significantly lower cost. So let's see how it competes with the Panasonic and the rest of the competition. The first thing you'll notice about this phone is its sleek design. Yes, it doesn't look one bit cheap, and more importantly, it doesn't look like the typical Android phones that you get these days. Every second phone looks the same to me. Thankfully, this one is different. The Lava Iris 504Q comes with a 5-inch HD display, which means a resolution of 1280 by 720 pixels. Now this display is quite sharp, the contrast is good, and the colors are vibrant, so we have very little to complain about this display, and especially given its price point, this is one excellent display that you'll get. Also, the matte finish at the back gives it a real good touch, and it's good to hold. Also, the back is slightly curved, which adds to the elegance of this device. Moving on to the hardware, which I mentioned before is very similar to what the P51 offers. So this one too comes with a 1.2 GHz quad-core processor, 1 GB of RAM and 4 GB of internal storage, of which around 2 GB is usable, but there is a microSD card slot to expand it further by 32 GB. Another similarity between the two phones is that this one too is a dual SIM offering, and also on the software front, this one comes with the Android Jelly Bean 4.2, which is the latest version of Android. The connectivity options on this device are pretty standard. You have your 3G, Wi-Fi, Bluetooth, and of course the micro USB slot to connect it to the PC or charge it, of course. One interesting feature that this phone supports is gesture recognition. You can just wave your hand across the screen to skip a track or move to the next photo in the image gallery. But the catch is you can't move your hand in the opposite direction to go to the previous photo or the previous track. Moving on to the performance of this device, given its impressive specifications, the phone is quite nippy and it performs well across various apps and in Android itself. Also, we tried running a few games on it like Temple Run 2 and it was perfectly smooth. The screen is responsive as well, which adds to the gaming experience of this device. So far so good for this device. Now let's move on to the camera, and that is where this phone disappoints. Now it does come with an 8 megapixel camera, but the picture quality is not all that great. Mind you, the photos do look good on this screen, but once you transfer them to your PC or your laptop, there's just too much of noise in the images. Also, when you move to low light conditions, the images are even more disappointing. This phone is also capable of recording 1080p videos, which may sound impressive, but the video quality is not. It's a little too grainy, and at times the camera takes a long time to focus on objects, which makes the videos blurry in patches. Now that is something that won't be acceptable to many. This phone comes with a 2000 mAh battery, which lasts you for just over a day. Now while that may not seem impressive, but given the fact that this comes with a HD display and a quad-core processor, it's perfectly acceptable. And finally, let's move to one of the most important aspects of this phone, the price, of course. The Lava Iris 504Q is available for 13,500 rupees in India with a 1-year warranty. That makes it almost 9,000 cheaper than the Panasonic with similar features but a better camera, of course. Now, having said that, this phone was just launched this week and we got our hands on it early. You might have to wait for a week or two for the retail samples to be available. After having revisited the performance of this device, I would say that most of the things other than the camera go in favor of this phone. But after having weighed all that, I would rate this device at 4 out of 5 stars. That's it for now.